Hello, and welcome to the third webinar in the Jane Pauley Community Health Center's SDOH series. Today's topic is joblessness and employability. In today's webinar, we will be taking a look at the different resources available for those who are in need of assistance with finding employment, navigating through unemployment, disability, state, and other federal assistance programs, accessing programs meant to help career building or mobility, and finally, financial and legal assistance. All programs and resources have been broken down into 4 categories. The first is Employment and Finance Policy and Assistance Programs. Second is Indiana State Program and Resources. Third is online job search sites. And 4 are the county-specific resources. These will primarily be an overview of the county work programs, city and local jobs, and employment agencies. With this overview in mind, let's begin. So first, we'll take a look at the Employment and Finance Policy and Assistance Programs. The first one is the Biden-Harris Child Tax Credit. So if you navigate to the first link, we can find the IRS website's Advanced Child Tax Credit Payments in 2021 site page and website. Under this policy, families with children can receive about half of their estimated child tax credit back before filing for their 2021 taxes. This is entirely based on 2019 and 2020 file taxes. If a person qualifies for the tax credit, they do not need to apply for it directly. There will already be a record in the IRS's system. So just taking a bit of a deeper dive, we can see who qualifies for advance payments here. So it'd be anyone who filed a 2019 or 2020 tax return and claimed the child tax credit, or if anyone has given their information in 2020 to receive the economic impact payment with non-filers. Anyone who's given the IRS their information in 2020 with non-filers, people who've lived in a main home in the United States for more than half the year, any qualifying children under the age of 18 at the end of 2021 who have a valid Social Security number, and anyone who has made less than the income limits. On this website, you're also able to manage your payments using the Manage Payments tool. And there's also information for checking eligibility status and information for non-filers. They also include a short video to help with any additional questions that someone might have about getting advance payments for the child tax credit. And right beneath that, we have the coronavirus economic impact payments and child tax credits page on the Social Security Administration's website. This page just offers a little more additional information regarding the child tax credit, other economic impact payments, otherwise known as stimulus checks, and other refundable tax credits that can be found all here on the website. Next, we'll discuss employment law. Many employees or people who are looking for work may not be aware of their rights and responsibilities that they have as an employee, and may not be aware of what laws are in place to protect them and their fellow coworkers. So this website provides an overview of common federal laws and regulations that employers must follow. These include laws such as the Affordable Care Act, Americans with Disabilities Act, child labor laws, Fair Credit Reporting Act, Family and Medical Leave Act, wage and hour laws, Title VII, Worker Adjustment and Retraining Notification Act, and so on. So this is just a great resource for anyone who might have some questions because they feel like their employers, may not be following guidelines and federal laws that are already put in place. If you want to look into the Americans with Disabilities Act, you could just click on the ADA, and there will be a little bit of brief information that gives an overview of what the ADA is. And they will also include additional resources to help individuals navigate through disability law. And of course, this isn't a substitute for getting actual legal counsel and advice from a lawyer who's established. This is just to help give some of the basic overview and information to anyone who feels that there may be some wrongdoing on their employer's part. Third, we have a link to the Social Security Administration's disability benefits website. Disability benefits are available for adults who are unable to work due to a medical condition. On this site, you can find information about who's eligible for disability benefits, some FAQs, how to apply, and how to check the status of your application. So it's all very straightforward. You have the buttons for applying for disability, returning to a saved application, and checking your application status all right here, plus some of the FAQs. Finally, under the federal policies and programs, we have benefits.gov. This website offers a benefits finder, which offers federal assistance information across various government agencies. The benefits finder makes it clear and easy to find the assistance you may need by breaking it down into 4 primary categories on the homepage. These include disaster relief, healthcare and medical assistance, financial assistance, and loans. But if you click on more benefits categories, you can find even more programs in a variety of categories ranging from family and children's services to housing and grants. So you can browse for the benefits that you may qualify for based on the category that you're looking in. Moving on from federal assistance programs, we have state programs and resources. The first 2 are legal assistance programs from the Neighborhood Christian Legal Clinic. This is a resource that offers legal support and assistance to those who may not be able to afford getting legal help on their own. So the NCLC offers support to individuals living in central Indiana. However, legal assistance is available to those living outside of their designated counties as well. So for an example, I included their tax and economic justice portion of their website that offers information on low-income taxpayer clinics. They also have information on other consumer issues, resources, and legal flyers. And any updated info that they may have is listed here under additional information. They have a tax attorney who makes short videos on Zoom, and then they upload the recordings of the Zoom meetings onto their website so that some of the basic questions about taxes that people may have can be easily found here. And you can get an actual tax attorney opinions and not necessarily legal advice, but they can go a little bit more in depth about questions that people may commonly have. And they have a variety of topics. So this includes unemployment, taxes, and in addition to helping with a variety of tax issues, they can also help with court litigation, IRS audits, appeals, earned income tax denials, spouse relief, underreported or disputed income, and so on. The Neighborhood Christian Legal Clinic is a great resource for anyone who has any legal issues that they would like assistance with. And then Indiana Free Legal is another one of their sites, and this is where a person can submit an intake form to get their questions answered or to try to receive legal assistance. Second, we have Indiana HSC, or the High School Equivalency Program. This was formerly known as the GED, but the HSC program is available as an alternative to a traditional diploma for those who have left high school before completing their coursework and graduating. So this site just offers information about obtaining an HSE, different testing sites, adult education programs, and obtaining copies of transcripts. Next, third, we have online job fairs. The Department of Workforce Development updates their site semi-regularly with upcoming hiring events and job fairs at various Work One locations. So there are dates and times, as well as locations and flyers posted for each event. And they have them organized by region. So we can see today is Thursday, November 4th, and they have a Work One Northeast hiring event from 1 to 3 p.m. today. They include the location, and additional details can be found by clicking on the flyer. So this again is a really great resource because it puts all of the different job fairs and opportunities in one location, and you can come back at any time to check for updates. They also have these hiring events and job fairs pretty regularly. So we can see just today alone, there are 3 going on. And then there are several planned for next week. So this is definitely a good resource to keep in mind and to have bookmarked. Next, we have Next Level Jobs. And Next Level Jobs is a program that provides free job training for Hoosiers as well as reimbursement for employers who are looking to get jobs in high demand industries. So if you look up here, you can see that there's information for both job seekers and employers, but for the purpose of our webinar, we'll be looking at the job seekers portion. So you can see how it works for you, available job trainings, as well as FAQs. And it just gives an overview of the Next Level Jobs program and how it can help you. So there's information on how to apply, how to search for Next Level Jobs, as well as the eligibility requirements that a person must meet in order to be able to be a part of the program. Under job certification training, it breaks it down into the different categories of jobs. So they have available careers in advanced manufacturing, building and construction, health and life sciences, IT and business services, and transportation and logistics. And then you can find more information on specific jobs and careers within each category by clicking on them. So we can see, for example, here we have auto body technology, and the programs are available through Ivy Tech Community College and Vincent's University. And there's a Get Started Now button that can help you to navigate to the program and learn more. And then finally, there is the FAQs page for Next Level Jobs. And again, it just provides an overview of some of the frequently asked questions that a person might have before they decide to actually enroll in the program or apply for the grant. So questions like, what is Next Level Jobs? Who's eligible? How do I get started? Are there employment requirements? And so on. Fifth in the list is the Indiana Department of Workforce Development, or DWD. The Department of Workforce Development is probably the primary resource that will help guide you and your clients that you may want to use. It offers a wealth of tools and information and brings together most, if not all, of the resources that are outlined in this webinar into one website. And they have resources for job services that range from veterans services to youth services, all the way into job training. So this is definitely another website that you would want to bookmark for joblessness and employability. For example, here are the next level jobs that we just looked at in the last resource. Pretty much every resource in the state when it comes to getting assistance or finding resources to help with jobs, career development, additional on the job training, and continuing education is going to be located here on this website. Up next, we have Work One of Central Indiana. Work One of Central Indiana, or Region 5, covers Boone, Hamilton, Hancock, Hendricks, Johnson, Madison, Morgan, and Shelby counties. Marion County is its own Work One region, but Work One is a career center that offers assistance with connecting residents to employers in their communities. Work One states that they help job seekers to identify their employment needs, learn about the job market in their desired location, and provides referrals to jobs that match their interests, skills, and education. So you can find additional information about Work One by clicking here. And they offer links to other more localized county programs and councils. But this page just goes into depth about what exactly Work One aims to do and what their mission is. They also have information on county demographics, members of their board, their staff, their partners, and a page with all of the Work One central offices in each of the counties mentioned before. The next resource we have on the list is unemployment insurance and unemployment assistance from the Department of Workforce Development. On this site, you can find information about how to file for unemployment, find some of the forms and documents that you may need, select different payment options, get some job search assistance, and also have some of the more frequently asked questions answered. Indiana JAG, or Jobs for America's Grads, is the next program that we have on our list. And this is a state-based nonprofit that works to help high school students who've had more difficult life experiences to achieve some success post-graduation. So the program offers mentorship, job readiness skills, and helps students learn in-demand employability skills and provides them a bridge to post-secondary education and career advancement opportunities. JAG covers every county in Indiana, and there are about 130 different programs available to high school students. And if you look down here, you can see a history of the JAG Indiana program, as well as the regional staff for the JAG Indiana team. So each region covers about 4 to 6 different counties, just depending on where they're located. And there's a regional staff member who can answer questions by either calling them at the phone number listed or emailing them directly. And they can help to answer any additional questions or point a person in the right direction if they are interested in either referring someone to the JAG program or enrolling in the JAG program themselves. And then the additional information can be found on here. There is news, partnerships, their results, their strategic initiatives, as well as what the JAG schools are. And you can click here for a complete listing. And you can search the directory table and you can find a list of all of the different schools that are associated with the JAG program. So it covers every region of Indiana. Next, we have work for migrant and seasonal farm workers. So this page on the Department of Workforce Development site just offers some general information on finding open jobs for migrant and seasonal farm workers in Indiana. Most are referred to local career centers like Work One, but you can find a bit more of additional information on here, including a migrant and seasonal farm worker brochure, assistance and resource links, as well as Indiana's seasonal crop calendar. And you can contact someone directly here on their page. The second to last resource we have for the entire state is employment assistance from Helping Veterans and Families of Indiana. The HVAF is a nonprofit that offers veterans employment services and career counseling, which includes resume creation, interview prep, financial planning, and credit help. They also have the VetWorks program, which is a 3-step work, learn, and earn program that includes on-the-job training, access to education and certifications, and assistance with securing a good job upon completion. The HVAF website in general is a great resource if you're looking to provide some assistance, whether it be for housing, employment, or food insecurity for veterans around the state of Indiana. But for the purpose of today's webinar, we're just looking at the workforce development portion. And you can see that they have some video testimonials from veterans who have been able to receive employment services from their programs. And again, they have information about the VetWorks program, which is funded by the Lilly Endowment and the Bob Woodruff Foundation. And if we look up here, we can see that last year in 2020, 190 veterans gained employment because of them. And so far in 2021, 56 veterans have gained employment. That was the HVAF. And finally, under Indiana State Resources, we have Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, or TANF. The link takes you directly to the DFR and their programs and resources, but if you click on TANF, you'll be taken to their program page. So TANF is cash assistance and support services for lower income families who have children under the age of 18. The TANF site offers information on how much cash assistance is offered to families. It answers some frequently asked questions and offers brochures in both English and Spanish with an overview of the program. So if you look here, you can look at this chart about assistance based on income. And then some of the more common questions are answered, such as what are the responsibilities of an applicant or recipient of the cash assistance? How does the DFR determine the amount of cash assistance? How much is the cash assistance payment? And so on. And here are the links to the brochures in both English and Spanish. The last category of resources is online job boards, and these are websites like Glassdoor and Indeed, as well as professional networking and social media sites like LinkedIn. I included Indeed because it is a very simple to use and straightforward website, and it's a great way for a person to have job notifications sent to them if they're looking for a specific area of work or they're looking to work for a specific company. If they include their email address and make an account with Indeed, they can have those jobs automatically sent to them. So they would just need to type in their ideal job title, keywords, or the company they're looking for here under the what section, and then in the where section, their ideal location. So I do think that Indeed is a good one for anyone who's actively looking for work to have, just because it gives them a way to get notifications whenever jobs are made available. And a lot of different employers post jobs onto online boards like Indeed. So that is the first one I included. Second is Glassdoor. Glassdoor is similar to Indeed in the sense that you can easily make an account and be able to track jobs when you're actively looking for work. But then you can also have notifications sent to you whenever a new position becomes available in your area. But Glassdoor does take it a bit further because you can look for reviews on different companies as well as compare salaries. So if this is something that a person who is actively seeking employment wants to do, Glassdoor is a really great resource for that as well. And finally, we have the professional networking site that is LinkedIn. I just included LinkedIn because there are often recruiters for different companies that are actively looking through people's profiles and hiring off of a person's professional network and their skills and education that they include on their LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn is also a way that employers can send jobs out. So it does also act as a job board similarly to Indeed or Glassdoor, but LinkedIn has that social media aspect of it so a person can grow their professional network while also actively looking for a job. And that was the final resource I included under the online job search sites. So now that we've taken a look at the online job search sites, the Indiana State Programs and Resources, and the Employment and Finance Policy and Assistance Programs, we can now take a deep dive into the more county specific resources that are available to you and your patients. These will primarily focus on employment agencies in your community, public libraries, and your local work one branch. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. The first one I wanted to discuss was Work One of Shelby County. So if you click on the link, it redirects you to the website for Work One Region 5. And the website encompasses all of the services that are available to different Work One locations. But this one specifically just lists the address, phone number, fax, and hours of service available for individuals who live in Shelby County. So the primary purpose of Work One is just to connect individuals in each county with jobs and resources for continuing their education and job training that are available to them. Next, we have some local county jobs from the Shelby County Chamber of Commerce. It offers a listing of different jobs that are available and open in Shelby County. And these aren't specifically for the city of Shelbyville or for the local municipality. This is just a listing of a variety of different jobs that are available. For example, there's an opening at First Bank of Shelbyville as a lab tech for Poet, for Northwestern CSD of Shelby County, for Ivy Tech, the Jane Pauley Community Health Center, and so on. Each of these listings has the organization name plus the date that it was posted and the position title. So this is a good resource in order to be able to apply directly for jobs that are available within the community. Next, also going back to the Shelby County Chamber of Commerce, we have the resume submitter. So this is called the Shelby County Career Connector. And on here, you can just add some of your information, like your first and last name, your address, email, phone number. You can also include your education and job history and attach your resume and submit. And then once a job becomes available that fits with your skill set and education and experience, you will be able to be connected to additional job opportunities. And then finally, we just have the Shelby County Public Library. I included the public library because libraries in general tend to be very often overlooked resources, which is unfortunate because they offer a wealth of information that most people don't know about. So in addition to things like books and local community events, libraries are also great for anyone who does not have a reliable connection to internet or have the accessibility of a smartphone or a computer. So having the library is great for anyone who wants to be able to create a resume, look for jobs online, submit applications, be able to check their email, and so on. I would recommend the public library as one of the resources that would be very beneficial to anyone who does not have access to internet and a computer, or just anyone who wants to be able to get more involved within their local community, to learn about events that's going on around them, and to be able to access additional information that isn't as easily found anywhere else. And finally, in the list of resources, I've included two of the local staffing and temp agencies that are located in Shelbyville. I include both of these because temp agencies are a great way for people to find out about jobs in their community, to be able to get connected to different job fairs and additional training resources. I included one for diverse staffing of Shelbyville as well as Elwood staffing. And I also have the address, phone number, and their website listed. So if we take a look at diverse staffing, we can see here on their website that they do have a tab specifically for job seekers, but also on the homepage, you can do a quick job search by searching by title or category of job, as well as the city or zip code of where you're located, and it will be able to pull up jobs that are available. Diverse staffing offers temporary jobs, temp to hire jobs, as well as direct hires. And overall, it's just a really good resource to know about for anyone who's looking for a job or employers who are looking to have jobs filled. And then the second one was Elwood Staffing. So Elwood Staffing is another very large staffing and temp agency. They have locations all over the state of Indiana, but for now we're just looking at Shelby County specifically. And by using the Elwood Staffing website, you can find a position, you can do online job searches, you can apply directly for jobs, you can look at the different employment options that are available, as well as the benefits and perks that would come with job, the different positions they have available. And you can just search by location. And then again, it gives you the information on their address, phone number for calling or texting, their fax, and their email address. And then there's also a view jobs link. And you can see right now there are 12 different jobs that are currently hiring in Shelby County. When you look at the listings, it offers the job title, the pay, where the job is located, when the job was first posted, and when it expires. And that was Elwood Staffing. So those are all of the county-specific resources that I have for Shelby County. Thank you for watching, and I hope these resources are very helpful for you and your clients and patients. Have a good day.